introduce our Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Information and Broadcasting, Honorable Major General Said Khalid Amir Jafari, President of Center for Global and Strategic Studies. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, a very good morning. I'm very pleased and honored to today's conference on the cross-regional media fusion among the Belt and Road partners. And first of all, I would like to thank the CGSS for organizing this forum, which comes at the right time. And on behalf of the embassy and my ambassador, Excellency Mr. Yao Jing, I wish the conference full success and look forward to the fruits of South from this conference for enhancing understanding, unity, and cooperation among our regional countries. All connectivity take place under the context of international and regional background. Before talking about connectivity with the focus on Belt and Road Initiative, I would like to have a brief review of international situation. The year 2019 is about to end. To most of the people, I think this year we see more turbulence, confrontation, and mounting challenges in international relations, which multilateralism to unilateralism are locked in a bitter contest. Protectionism and populism have seen on the rise, and the world is seeing a rampage of power politics and bullying. In this context, what shall the choice for the region? I hope all of you here can agree with me that the future of the region relies on the choice of cooperation other than the confrontation, multilateralism other than unilateralism, and openness other than isolation. And what can China do for the peace and the stability of the region? I think our answer is quite clear. China has continued to be the engine of the world economic growth with inclusiveness and openness, bringing more opportunities of cooperation, for shared development of all partners. And China has worked for the building of new model of major country relations that features no conflict or confrontation, mutual respect, and win-win cooperation. You may notice that China faces a mounting pressure of confrontation from certain countries in the world. But this is not the choice of China, and China resolutely rejects the Cold War mentality and the power politics. What we advocate is fairness and justice in the world. We will never go down the beaten track of seeking hegemony with strength. Instead, China has pursued peaceful diplomacy and pursued the cooperation in a proactive manner, aiming at the building of a community with a shared future for mankind. What we'll pursue is the common progress of mankind, never the selfish interests of China itself. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, in a nutshell, China thinks the peace and the stability is the need of the time, and we are determined to make our contribution to it. In this context, the Belt and Road Initiative proposed by visionary Chinese President Xi Jinping is an important approach for realizing this goal. 6 years since its inception, the BRI has received strong endorsement and support from the international community. Till the end of October this year, a total of 127 countries and 30 international organizations have signed 197 BRI cooperation documents with China, with a total trade volume of over $6 billion and investment of over 80 billion US dollars between China and the BRI countries. Thank you, colleagues. And the latest studies by the World Bank suggest that the BRI cooperation will cut the cost of global trade by 1.1 to 2.4%. What is more, it will contribute at least 0.1% of the global growth in 2019. And I think among our regional partners, we have seen many tangible benefits from the BRI cooperation. I want to name some countries and as examples, like the Kazakhstan, the world's largest landlocked country, has gained access to the Pacific region through the Yangon port in China. And Belarus has developed its own car industry. And for Sri Lanka, which I was there for 3.5 years before I came here, we really have a very good cooperation under the BRI. Coming back to Pakistan, I think most of you here know that China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPEC, is a major and a pilot project of the BRI. And the Prime Minister, His Excellency Mr. Imran Khan, terms CPEC the top priority of the Pakistani government. And the Chinese government are fully supported. The generating capacity of the completed energy projects of CPEC accounts for nearly 30% of Pakistan's total power generation. And CPEC has created more than 75,000 jobs directly and 200,000 jobs indirectly for the Pakistani population. With its per capita income increased by 23%. And the transport infrastructure project, Sakra-Multan motorway, has created about 29,000 local jobs. And a large number of Pakistani technicians have been trained during its construction. And for the CPEC, it's expected to create 2.3 million jobs between 2015 to 2030 and boost the Pakistan annual economic growth rate by 2 to 2.5%, according to the Pakistani government. Now the Chinese and Pakistan government have taken CPEC as the major platform for bilateral cooperation. It is agreed that the next phase of the development of CPEC will continue to advance infrastructure construction, focus on people's livelihood, industrial and agricultural cooperation. And CPEC, I think, is also open to the regional countries as connectivity projects for cooperation. I think we have got the many regional countries have expressed their interest in this regard. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, the success of BRI have empowered the region for better understanding and connectivity. It also gives China more confidence in promoting the cooperation in a more solid way. With all the partners, China is working for the higher quality development of BRI in the region. In the open, green and clean way through a high-standard, people-centered and substantial approach. Since the inception of BRI, the media sector, especially the regional media sector, has played a very positive and a constructive role in this regard. And looking into the future, I think there is a great role of the media can play to further to create an enabling environment for promoting understanding of each other and nourishing ownership of BRI cooperation and explore ways of connectivity both in hard and soft way. But we all know that in this media cooperation, we still facing some challenges, like the dominance by the in the modern time, the media is the dominance, and also the fast growing and some irregulation of the social media in the modern time. And I think these issues should be joined by our joint efforts. I think for today's conference, it's an effort for mainstream media across the region to further expand collaboration, innovate cooperation modes, joint build a platform of news sharing, exchanges views and communication. I hope that participants of this conference will take opportunity to voice their insights to this media cooperation. And once again, thank you for inviting me, and I wish the conference a full success. Thank you.